My name is Charlotte. My boyfriend Jack and I have never had a big fight, and our friends often tease us by saying things like, "You two are practically a married couple." Of course, we both have marriage in mind, and we are planning to register our marriage within this year. However, things changed 6 months ago when my best friend Mia and my boyfriend became very close. At first, I didn't even consider the possibility of any cheating, but things did seem suspicious.
Sorry about our Saturday date. I need to cancel it. I'm really sorry. I'll make it up to you sometime.
Huh? Again? Didn't you say that last time too? You've been canceling on me a lot lately. Is something going on?
Last week, a sudden work schedule change came up due to a senior colleague. And then there was a family issue the day after tomorrow.
I see.
I feel bad for canceling so many times in a row and making you feel that way, Charlotte. We haven't been able to see each other lately. But I guess there's nothing we can do about that. So I'm really sorry.
If that's the reason, then it can't be helped. But we were supposed to see a wedding venue on Saturday, weren't we? So it's a big shock. And I just really want to see you, Jack.
I know. Sorry. I understand how you feel, Charlotte, and I want to see you too. So let's definitely go next week. I promise. I'll turn down any other plans no matter what.
Really? No more cancellations, okay? We just can't cancel the wedding venue reservation.
I understand. Can you cheer up? I'll make it up to you.
Make it up to me? How so?
How about that Italian place you mentioned wanting to go to, Charlotte?
Well, if you put it that way, I forgive you.
That's a relief. Oh, by the way, I don't think I'll be able to contact you from Friday night.
Oh, really?
My relatives are gathering, and with everything that's going on, it's not like I can casually use my phone, right? So I plan to turn it off. I might not be able to contact you, but don't worry. When things calm down, I'll get in touch with you, so please wait.
Yeah, I understand. If that's the reason, then it can't be helped. If I were in the same situation, I'd do the same, so don't worry about it. Speaking of which, we're going after work, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You might be tired, but don't push yourself too hard. Make sure you get some rest.
Thanks. You're really kind, Charlotte. Dealing with relatives can be tough, but I'll do my best. I'll probably end up sleeping like a log again today. So even if you don't hear from me, just assume that I'm sleeping and don't worry, okay?
Haha, yeah, I got it. After 3 consecutive cancellations, I have to admit, I started to feel a bit anxious, but I still completely trusted him. And then, since I suddenly had some free time, I decided to take a little drive with a friend to another state. And there, I saw something shocking. He was supposed to be in the countryside due to a family tragedy, but he was walking arm in arm with my best friend Mia. They looked just like a couple on a date, with their arms linked and everything. Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue, but aren't you with your relatives right now, Jack?
Yeah, what's up? Why the sudden call?
Your relatives live 2 hours away by plane, right?
Yeah, that's right. But what's going on? Is something wrong?
Then why are you with Mia at a tourist spot now? And you were even linking arms. What's going on?
Huh?
You didn't notice? You two walked past me arm in arm. I think Mia must have noticed that. Was the thing about your relative's misfortune a lie? Our eyes met. Was the excuse about a relative's tragedy a lie?
It's not like that, but...
It's really the worst. I feel stupid for believing that you wouldn't betray me. You said you were embarrassed to wear matching sneakers with me, and now you're wearing them. It makes me so angry and sad. I can't forgive you.
There's a reason for this. The truth is, I only love you, Charlotte. Believe me. I don't want to make excuses. I just want you to believe me.
I can't believe you've been lying to me all along and cheating with my best friend.
I'm sorry, but the person I want to marry is you, Charlotte.
Huh? You're still with your affair partner, and yet you can say something like that so casually? Do you have any idea how much you're invalidating my feelings? Are you stupid or something? And if you like Mia so much, just date her instead. I'll break up with you, so goodbye.
Wait a minute. Are you serious about breaking up? Let's talk about it properly.
I have nothing more to say. What I saw with my own eyes is everything. Well then. And so my relationship with Jack came to an abrupt end. I'm understandably angry with him, but most of all, I can't stop being angry with Mia. I have consulted with her many times before, and she was the one who pushed me to get married. I was betrayed by two people I trusted, and I felt absolutely miserable. Then, something happened to push me further into a corner. Wow, Charlotte, you have some serious bad luck, huh? Nobody would have thought we'd run into each other like that. I mean, I was so surprised. What's wrong with you? And you were looking at me yesterday too, weren't you? You even seemed to be laughing. Maybe you're imagining things. I didn't notice anything. Don't act innocent. You were definitely looking right at me. Does it really matter whether or not our eyes met? It's a trivial thing, isn't it? Trivial? I just wanted to thank you today, that's all. Thanks for breaking up with Jack for me. Thanks to you, I can finally be open about our relationship. And I don't get why I have to sneak around. And besides, Jack is Jack, you know? As if he had any intention of marrying you, Charlotte. What do you mean? You know, Jack said he only brought up marriage because you kept nagging him about it. Didn't you realize that? Is that true? If you were serious about getting married, you should have gotten engaged or done something already. Plus, he wouldn't have dated me in the first place. The bottom line is that you were played, Charlotte. And yet, you came to me with serious questions? I couldn't help but burst out laughing. How could you? I thought we were friends and you were my confidant. I never would have thought that about you. And when did you even start dating him? It's been about a half a year, hasn't it? You've been making fun of me for 6 months and laughing at me? Are you rotten to the core? What can I say? By the way, isn't Jack a high-quality guy? Yes. I heard he makes $300,000 a year. Do you think that you're a match for someone like that? Don't make me laugh. You're the one who made me feel bad for Jack. What do you mean? I mean, he was trying to match your level, you know. Dates, clothes, and everything. Otherwise, you'd be miserable, wouldn't you? You should be grateful for Jack's kindness. And yet, you go around calling yourselves a couple, getting all confident and making me look bad. I don't remember ever saying that I would adapt to Jack's level. Besides, Jack himself was frugal. That's just what you think. Have you ever received any luxury brand products? I bet you haven't, right? Because it would be a waste on you. I received some, though. Don't you think that it makes me more attractive than you? I don't know, but to me it seems like you're only attracted to money. And since you weren't enough, Jack took me up on my offer, too. Do you understand what I mean by this? Don't you think this explains everything? Is that all you wanted to say? I have a lot more to say, but I'll just tell you this one last thing, because it's pathetic. I'm pregnant with this child. It's called a blessed marriage, right? This is also because it's fate, isn't it? Huh? Are you serious about that? Of course. It's no use lying. I've talked to Jack about it, too. At first he was confused, but he said he would take responsibility. I see. Oh, by the way, I got him to sign a prenuptial agreement when you broke up. So, Jack is mine now. Please don't ever contact him again. It's annoying. Even if you ask me, I won't do it. And don't ever contact me again, either. I felt helpless being told what to do. Perhaps Jack had been pushing himself to accommodate me, as Mia suggested. However, that didn't mean I could forgive his infidelity. As declared to Mia, I had no intention of contacting them ever again. With work keeping me busy, I hardly had thought about the two of them, but it seems Mia had a different plan. Hi there, long time no see. How have you been? I couldn't get in touch with you, although I thought about it. Sorry. Huh? I didn't want you to contact me anyway. You're a stranger. Ah, I see. But you're not curious at all about Jack, the one you love so much, are you? Not at all. He's already a thing of the past for me, so I don't care. Oh, really? Are you trying to act tough? Poor Charlotte. Did I take your man away from you?
If you don't have any business, can we be done here? I'm busy.
Oh, well, I do have something to tell you. Actually, Jack and I got married yesterday. We'll have the wedding after the baby is born. But we haven't found a new place to live yet, so there are too many options.
I see.
But we'll have to be patient, right? It's funny. We have a life with plenty of financial security, and yet he still splurged on my engagement ring. It's a $120,000 ring. I'm so happy that it's scary. Being able to marry Jack makes me a winner.
Oh, that's good for you, Mia.
And you know, since I'm stable and settled, Jack is going to take us on our honeymoon, so I'm going to Singapore next week for a week. I want to relax before the baby comes.
Do as you like.
It seems like he got us a suite at the hotel. I'm okay with anything, but I think he was considering something that matched my standards. I'm really loved, aren't I?
That's right.
But if I weren't pregnant, I'd party harder, but that's not possible now. After giving birth, Jack can take me out again. I'll at least let you babysit then.
What are you even talking about? You've been babbling to yourself for a while now. Is your head okay?
Maybe not. I'm just too happy.
I see. Well then, why don't you go to the hospital and get checked out? Take care of yourself.
Oh, come on. That's funny.
Seriously? What's going on with you? I'm not that free to pay attention to you. If it's just some silly jokes, why don't you post them on social media?
Yeah, good idea. I'll post it right away. Charlotte, look forward to your souvenir.
One day, a week after that, something shocking happened that left me speechless. I was having breakfast and watching the news. I was honestly in disbelief and unsure of what to think. It was a mix of emotions. Part of me thought it couldn't be real, while another part thought it could be possible. I was left feeling stunned and in a daze for a while. My friends and even my parents called me on the phone. I thought that Mia was going through a tough time after what had happened. It was such a shocking event that even I felt sympathetic towards her.
We are going on our honeymoon in first class. First class, you know. Isn't it amazing? I've never been before. I'm sure you're jealous, but at least you get to see your best friend happy.
I saw the news. Are you okay?
News?
Jack. They're arresting him. You can't go on your honeymoon, right?
What? Jack got arrested?
You haven't seen the news? Everyone has been talking about it since morning. You haven't heard from anyone yet? No, I guess not. You have no friends, and even your own parents have abandoned you, right?
What are you trying to say? I'm already irritated enough being pregnant. Just spit it out.
He was arrested for embezzlement, and it's for several $100,000. It's over for him now. But you must have been punished by fate, right? You've looked down on and made fun of people for so long.
Wait a minute. Embezzlement? Jack did that? That's impossible. Jack is an elite, you know. He makes a salary of $300,000 a year. He doesn't need to embezzle anything. That's ridiculous. Even if you try to frame me with fake news, it's pointless.
Then why don't you check the news on the internet? Even an idiot like you should be able to do that.
Idiot?
Even if he says he makes $300,000 a year, almost half of that will be taken by taxes. Do you understand? Even if it was $15 million, if you spend money foolishly, you won't be able to keep it. Wasn't the ring $120,000? First-class flights are about $20,000, and if you stay in a suite, the travel expenses alone will be $200,000, right? And you said you received a lot of high-end brands before marriage.
So, did Jack really embezzle?
According to the news report I saw earlier, he stated that money was spent on his marriage partner. That's clearly about you.
I didn't know anything about it. I didn't say or do anything like that. Jack did it on his own. I'm innocent.
Even if that's true, you can easily imagine what the public will think. You'll be seen as a gold digger, a villain.
That's slander. But you were bragging on SNS without setting it to private, right? It was already trending. If that's the case, it's probably more of a firestorm than you imagined, isn't it? Just thinking about it is too scary. Even if you scream that it's not true, there's no credibility. What's going to happen to me like this? I won't get arrested, will I? If you're not involved, you won't be arrested, but you'll have everything confiscated. Confiscated? What? What? Everything. Bags, accessories, everything, of course. Embezzlement will also result in compensation, so you will end up with debt. Why? That's a problem. We just got married. This is too cruel. You can tell Jack himself about it, can't you? But if you think about it a little, you'll realize it's normal. Money doesn't just grow on trees, so it's your own fault. That's not fair. Well, why not divorce or something? I can't do that. Didn't I tell you? We signed a prenuptial agreement. It says that if there is no mutual agreement, divorce is not allowed for any reason. What? Why? Because if we get divorced, we won't be a winning team anymore. I can't stand that. I thought even if we don't love each other as a couple, as long as we have money, we can still pretend and make it work. You're really stupid. You're a money grubber. I can't even believe what I'm hearing. It's exhausting to keep dealing with this. Let's just drop it. Don't say that, please. Besides, the police will probably contact you soon, and I don't have time to deal with this. Help me, Charlotte. You have a wide circle of friends. Do you know any lawyers? If things continue like this, my life will become a living hell. So please help me. I beg you. Why should I help someone who stole my boyfriend? Don't make me laugh. I'm glad I didn't marry a criminal. I'm relieved from the bottom of my heart. This is the worst. Besides, you said it yourself, we're strangers now. Whatever happens to you from now on is none of my business. Oh no, I apologize for everything I've done. I'm really sorry. If we can divorce smoothly, I'll pay you money. That's okay, right? I decline. I don't want to be involved, even if you pay me. Well then, take care. Goodbye. I blocked them since it would only make me more irritated. As for what happened after, Jack was charged with embezzlement and will be taken to trial. Of course, all the high-end items he bought for Mia were confiscated. All that was left was a cancellation fee for their honeymoon and the car loan. It's said that they'll also face compensation claims. As for the divorce, it seems Jack is refusing to agree and they're having trouble with it. For now, Mia went crying to her parents and went back home, but apparently she's being looked down on by her whole family and there are rumors that she'll be kicked out soon. How did you like this video? If you found it interesting, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For everyone else, please leave your feedback in the comments section below. Thank you for watching until the end.